I'm calling neighborhoods. I'm calling everyone. I don't have a targeted list. I don't do just sold, just listed. My name is Adela. I'm a realtor in South Florida. I actually own my own brokerage, so technically I'm a broker. And through me circle prospecting, I made over $101,230 this Friday. Fridays are lead days and Saturdays. I love both days. The beautiful part of like cold calling is like, even if you can do it for 45 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever, as long as you just do it more in a like 5 days a week, it compounds. So even for myself, just doing an hour, like I'm going to feel good about myself, especially if I get one lead out of it. I'm like, cool, my job is done. Like keep rocking and rolling. I think the hardest part is for those who like will sit here for 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day, and it's just like monotonous and boring, and then just starts to feel like torture. Instead, it's kind of like, if you have 10 things to do, it's just one of those you tick off. I'm calling as well today. Woo, awesome. All right, so you, me, and Joseph, and we're just doing a quick session, just like 60 minutes. Let's hammer it out. Let's go. We have a life. We have, children. We have business. Like we got clients. We got deals. But prospecting, we can't stop. That's the biggest thing. My mentor has been helping me all 2025 is like, Adela, even if you're busy, even if you have listings, even if you have this, that, whatever, like you got to squeeze in just a little bit of time and prioritize your calling session, your prospecting, because it is compound. Because the people I'm reaching, what's Mojo's getting stuck? He's like, you just have to call, because that call you have now could be a deal I have in 9 months, 10 months, maybe in a year and a half, 3 years, but I need to put the time in now to get it later on. I've always felt like when you have responsibilities and that pressure of family, it really just propels you, because you're just like, I got to make this work. I have no other option. And basically that was my case. I'm like, I got to make this work. I have bills to pay. I literally have mouths to feed. I need to keep this roof over my head. So as far as like risk, I'm sorry, but I got a lot to do. It's worth it. That lady was so sweet. Although she was so cute. If you notice, she actually asked me for my card first. I'm like, absolutely. This month was obviously low because I was on vacay, and then obviously
you were trying to reach has a voicemail.
I was getting kids get back into school and whatnot, and I was just off. Also, as far as like Joseph being like, he wasn't making calls. Neither was I when it came to summer. July and August were not my best. Let's go, because it's all about consistency. All about consistency. I just sit here, open up my Mojo, click a list, power dialer. I've been dialing expireds all month. This by far has been my best month all year. Just started circle prospecting my new listing. Awesome. I was actually, I haven't called expireds, and obviously there's always like, oh, do I call? Do I not call? Do I call? Do I not call? And my mentor was like, you need to call. And then I'm like, try to start.
Please leave your message.
I try to start, but then I don't, because the hardest part is just like timing. Like they usually want you there right away, and I get it, but sometimes I just can't with my family schedule, hence why I circle prospect. And I would say for your new listing, Eric, calling the whole neighborhood. I know there are some people that when they do that, they only call like the couple streets around it. Whereas for myself, when I ever did that,
has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying
when
to
I ever
reach.
did that, I would just call the whole neighborhood, but I never even brought it up like, oh, I have a new listing. It was more like my circle prospect. And then I'd go, oh yeah, I'm just calling because I actually am selling a house down the street. And then it would pique curiosity. And then they would be like, oh, what house? How much is it for? How much are you listing it for? What's the square footage? This, that, whatever. So it was like always a nice little way to bring up that I had a new listing without being like, hey, I'm a realtor. I have a new listing. I also want to show, like, even on your busy days, like if you can just carve out 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
Please leave your message.
In my case, 60 minutes, you'll feel so much better and feel productive about getting your session in, and it helps with your overall consistency. John Fit, are you dialing on September 1st, Labor Day? No, I'm not going to. And that was one thing I was even discussing with my husband and our children is like, you would be surprised, you guys, like, yes, I'm the breadwinner, but the only way I'm able to do what I do is with the support of my family. And Laura?
Please leave your message.
I vocalize and communicate with my family about my schedule and my days off. And I also let them know, like, hey, I'm going to go live, and hey, I'm going to make calls, and hey, I'm going to do follow. So no, I'm not going to be calling on Labor Day. So I think I'm just going to for sure take my holidays off. What else do we have? Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's in the future. So I for sure will be taking those holidays. If you're not into expireds, I wouldn't get into it. I know that's what everybody keeps telling me, Harold. The mega competition before and after you meet the seller, many time up against 3 to 5 or more agents, too much work for the reward. I agree. So it's so hard. In fact, somebody, another agent I was talking to, okay, we'll take that. I will nurture her. I'm so happy when I verify people's cell phones. So that's a home phone. Home phone, yay, lead, yay. I will take it. All right. All right. Hang up contact. Okay, let's keep going. I'm at 7 contacts, 1.5 leads. What was I saying here, Harold? Oh yeah, expired. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a realtor also, and he was like, oh my God, I went back to expired. I don't know. He just got into it again and hasn't really been getting much traction. And then he was like, what am I doing? Why did I stop circle prospecting? And so now he's like back onto circle prospecting. And I mentioned expired.
Has been forwarded.
I mentioned expired. I was like, but maybe we should do like 30 minutes. And he was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Just stick to circle prospecting. He's like, it's working wonders for you. Like, don't even do expireds.
Has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'm like, okay, but it's tempting. You know, it's like over here lingering, like, maybe. Eric, I started a new strategy. My listing is a single family, and I've been calling.
Please leave your message for.
My listing is a single family, and I've been calling townhomes to see if they're looking to upgrade. As far as appointments with expireds, I'll set them 3 to 4 days out. Oh, interesting. I never did that. A lot of my expireds were very much like either come over right now or we're going to wait a month. And then you keep following up. And then they're like, we already signed with someone. I'm like, dude, what the hell? Everybody listen to me. This was something James, my mentor, told me. Get ready. This is something I have not even yet done, you guys. So I'm embarrassed to.
Has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're
I'm embarrassed to like tell you when I'm not even doing it, but he did tell me and I really should. Actually, you know what? On this next one, I'm going to do it. So this is what you do. So let's pretend this is your house, number 5, right? You're going to send letters to, well, it's supposed to be like 5 to the left, 5 to the right. I know I'm doing this opposite. And then like, oh, wait, shit. I totally did this wrong. No, that's right. And then the 10 in front. Because these are the people who are going to see your sign. So
you have dialed. Can't take your.
So he said that's a strategy he does where he actually sends them a handwritten, like he'll do a printout, like just on a regular sheet of the property, and he'll put his business card in there and he'll send them out like regular mail, like I do. So he'll do 5 on the left, 5 on the right, and then 10 in front. Hopefully that helps. You can always feel free to try it out. Here, all right, 7 more minutes. Old expired, very possible. Good to know. Maybe I should try old expireds. Exactly. Hang up on that goofball as he tried to cuss you out. Always. That was probably the hardest lesson, you guys, because when I first started calling, I was calling a lot of FSBOs and I was calling a lot of expireds, and I was trying to overcome the objection. but it was really deteriorating my mental health. And because I came from corporate America and I've done call center sales in the past for 7 years total, actually, I think it was a little more than that. I always felt like I was going to get in trouble. I was going to get written up. Like managers would be like, oh, you should have gone for another question. You shouldn't have hung up on them. You should have asked this question, whatever. And then once I realized, wait a minute, this is my business. I'm in charge. I don't have a manager. I can hang up on people. No one's going to reprimand me. And so if I'm not feeling like many times you've heard, I know even Tiffany mentioned it once, like my whole energy and vibe has to match with the person. Like if the way they answer sometimes when they're like, hello, I'm like, oh, hell no. What? I forget what I have on here. Why I oughta. Oh, it's funny. I should have done that to that one guy. Why I oughta. I'm going to pause it. Where's my, here. All right. Yes, that was the kind of the hardest thing. Like if someone's like, ma, I'm like, no, click. I'm not doing it because they are going to bite your head off, chew you out, chew you up, spit you out. And it has nothing to do with you. And they're just looking for a stranger to release and transfer their negative energy onto. And I'm not here for it. Like I have a job to do. Harold, interesting that you cut it off short with the lead, not asking more questions. How soon after you send card will you try to make contact again? Harold, that's the whole part of my follow-up process. And it's all strategic. So naturally, I would add her to my phone, text her my contact information. Hence, it was a home phone, so I'm going to skip the texting part. But I will eventually try and get her mobile, especially when she feels more comfortable, which has happened many times with people. I send her my handwritten note card. I follow up on my handwritten note card. I Google them to find them in any kind of social media platforms, which is so funny because yesterday I literally got a confirmation of a lead who I added on Facebook like 4 or 5 months ago, and he just confirmed me as a friend on there. I'd highly recommend you have LinkedIn. A lot of people are going to be on LinkedIn. You better have a LinkedIn account if you're a realtor, FYI. And then I create a market report and then I'll follow up and ask them for her email. So what I'm literally doing, Harold, is I don't like to interrogate. That's the way I feel about it. I don't like to ask way too many questions at the beginning. More than anything, I take a time frame in which I establish a connection and a relationship. And that's the whole part of my follow-up process. So what I'm really doing is nurturing, catering, building a relationship. And because if they're going to sell in 2 to 3 years, I have a lot of time, but I want to front load a lot of my touches within the first couple months. And then you'd be surprised, like people over time will naturally open up without me forcing the follow-up, forcing the questions up front. So I will definitely send my handwritten note card, but that's the whole purpose of my follow-up. And it's very like laid back and easy and chill and not aggressive, that kind of thing. Hey, Adela, any chance you're going to call over the holiday weekend? Ooh, good question. You know what? I think I may call tomorrow morning from 10 to 12 because my numbers for August are absolutely doo-doo, but I am going to take Sunday, Monday off. So yeah, why do we say that? Because, okay, so I will say I'm going to call tomorrow 10 to 12 Eastern time because I love that. I've done it for almost 2 years. I've done that schedule and I love that where I can be in my PJs, have my cup of coffee, chill, dewy-eyed. People are waking up. People are so nice on Saturdays. Leo, my updated business cards just came in. I ordered the magnet peel and stick from your link. Oh, awesome. Going to send out some mailers out to my neighbors so they can use me as a resource. Love it. Oh my God, the business magnet cards are so awesome. Like literally when people say you're on my refrigerator, like, wow. And make sure to put it on your listings. Oh, Eric, if you have one, put it on the refrigerator of your listing. I promise you. And don't forget to get the water heater and the AC. Today, 53 minutes. Oh, that's funny. It said 54. Okay, 53, 82 calls, 9 contacts. It's really 1.5 leads, but it says 2. That's fine. And then my month, obviously only 12 hours, but it's okay. 1,866 calls, 162 contacts. 10 leads, and 1 appointment. So, stop sharing. Okay. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow.